Okay, so it looks like we might have all been wrong about the whole Jay-Z and Beyonce thing. Because according to Blu Cantrell, Beyonce isn't exactly the innocent woman that everybody seems to think she is. Y'all know how there have been rumors about how Jay-Z keeps Beyonce under his control and doesn't let her do anything right. Well, not only is Blu Cantrell calling this BS, but she just revealed that Beyonce is allegedly Jay-Z's handler and has been calling the shots this whole time. But that's not all. She's also claiming that Beyonce allegedly killed her career and got her blackballed because Jay-Z had eyes for Blu and Beyonce wasn't having any of it. But Blu didn't stop there because she also hinted that Beyonce allegedly tried to unalive her. Y'all, this has to be one of the most shocking things we've heard in a long time. So y'all better sit down for this because it's about to be one wild ride. Y'all, at this point, looks like Beyonce might never shake off these shady allegations of being the ultimate career blocker in the industry. The whispers have been loud in all the receipts, while they're piling up like Beyonce's Grammy Awards. Literally so many folks in the biz have spilled tea about how Queen Bee allegedly put brakes on their careers now. I'm not saying that all these claims are the gospel truth, because let's be real, some people just can't handle their success and might be jealous. But honey, there are a few stories that make you go, this is giving sus, like the story of Blu Cantrell. Y'all remember Blu Cantrell? While I was scheming, I was beaming and the beamer just beaming. Can't believe that I come man cheating. Some of y'all are too young for that. But she's not only saying that Beyonce derailed her career, but she's also claiming that Beyonce allegedly tried to unalive her. Why? Because Blu Cantrell allegedly got a little too cozy with Jay-Z. And if there's one thing that we know for sure about Miss Beyonce is that she does not play when it comes to her man Jay-Z. Now, for example, a juicy blind item from a couple of months ago had the streets talking, claiming that Beyonce was the mastermind behind Tiara's career taking a nosedive. Allegedly, Queen Bee got winded that Tiara had a little something going on with Jay-Z, despite the fact that Tiara was practically a baby compared to Jay-Z at the time. Well, T is. And not only did Beyonce shut down this fling with a quickness, but she also made sure to end Tiara's career just to make a clear message: don't mess with Herman.
He signed her to a deal. By the time all of the ink was dry, she was just shy of being legal. But that didn't stop the mogul. He liked to sample the new talent. He was sampling her on a fairly regular basis, but he was also involved with the current A+ list singer who was in his face every day. And this could allegedly be Beyonce. The thing is, though, that corn star in charge of her career was feuding with the mogul and told the mogul he would not be allowed to hook up with the singer again. I assume he thought the mogul would think she was something special. Apparently not as special as the current A+ lister, because the new signee was dropped and the word was put out on the street. No record deals for her from any label. When someone ignored the edict, they were paid a visit. If the visits were ignored, then other steps were taken. This was a total lockdown of a career that lasted almost a decade.
Now Blu is spilling the tea, claiming that Beyonce did her dirty too, allegedly using her queen status to get Blu blacklisted from the industry. But before we dive into all of that, let me break down the backstory of what supposedly went down between Blu Cantrell and Jay-Z. So back in the late 90s, Blu and Jay were pretty tight, like people side-eyeing their friendship type. They were so close that folks started to wonder if there was more than just music going on between them. At the time, Blu was making moves as a backing vocalist for big names like Diddy. And it didn't take long for the bigwigs to notice her talent, and Earl Reed, who swooped in and signed her the Esther Records. Thinking she was about to blow up in 2001, Blu dropped her debut album, So Blu, and it was an absolute banger. The album shot up to number 8 on the Billboard 200, racked up multiple top 10 hits on the Billboard High 100, and even earned her not 1 but 2 Grammy nominations that year. Oh, and within just 2 weeks, the album went gold. This was on fire. But around that same time, things between Blu and Jay-Z started heating up allegedly. And here's where it gets messy, because Jay-Z was also making moves on Beyonce, trying to lock her down at the same time. So what was he doing getting all cozy? Blu? Well, the streets are saying that Jay was hedging his bet, keeping Blu as a backup plan in case Beyonce wasn't bing him like that he just been burned by Aya, so he wasn't about to put all his eggs in one basket. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But anyways, Blu dropped her second album in 2003, right around the same time Beyonce uned her debut solo album, Dangerously in Love. Now y'all know how it goes when two artists drop heat close to each other. It's a rivalry, especially if it's women. And that's exactly what went down between Beyonce and Blu. Not only were they competing for the same man allegedly, but their beef spilled over into the music scene and things just started spiraling. Blu kept insisting that there was nothing romantic between her and Jay-Z, claiming they were just friends and all that. But let's be real, nobody was buying it. Folks were convinced that she was just trying to sawface and tone the drama down. Well, the rumors hit a whole new level when Blu sat down for an interview with Wendy Williams. And y'all already knew Wendy was not hold back. She always asked the difficult questions and never let her guests off easy, and we loved her for it, even though she was messy as F. But anyways, Wendy came right out and asked Blu if she had ever kissed Jay-Z or done anything romantic with him. Now, this was Blu's golden opportunity to shut down this gossip once and for all. But what did she do, sis? Laughed and dodged the question entirely, practically tossing gasoline on this rumor fire instead of putting those whispers to bed. She had everybody talking even more.
You ever kissed Jay-Z romantically?
No. No, I can't answer that. I can't answer that.
Oh, she's touching him off the neck! Look! You see?
Why do people not want to let the Jay-Z Blu Cantrell thing go?
Because, honey, that was a fabulous little high point in your career.
Well, what about Beyonce and Jay-Z? That's fabulous.
See, there were a million ways Blu could have handled that question, like laughing it off and dodging it, though, y'all. That was the absolute worst move because it just made the rumors grow even louder. But if you thought that that was bad, buckle a buttercup because it's about to get even messier. Wendy went on to suggest that the reason that Jay-Z chose Beyonce was because she was younger. And just when you thought that Blu might keep it cute, she jumped in and claimed that it wasn't about age. It was because Beyonce was more naive. An easier to manipulate way to give it away, Blu. And according to her, that's exactly the kind of woman Jay-Z sought talk about throwing shade.
What, me and him?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're about 25.
Why, he needs somebody younger than that?
At the end of the day, yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because I think at the end of the day, a younger, less savvy to the ways of the world broad.
Somebody a little bit more naive.
You said it, not me.
You good at,
Do you know what I mean?
good at making me say things.
Yeah, I just thought that you were too.
Yeah, not only was it a whole lot of mess, but it was super disrespectful to Beyonce, who wasn't even fully involved in the drama at that point. Now, y'all know that Beyonce does like to keep it cute in public and has never been the type to throw shade publicly, so it was weird that Blu kept acting shady when Beyonce never did anything personally to her at the time. Well, the tea didn't stop there, because over the next few years, Blu took things to a whole new level by accusing Beyonce of straight up stealing her visuals and passing them off as her own. But she still gets accused of, to this day, the case in point when Beyonce and Jay-Z dropped the music video for Bonnie and COI. Blu was quick to claim that they had copied her music video for Round It Up, and it didn't stop there. When Beyonce released Baby Boy, You Say On My Mind featuring Sean Paul, Blu came out again accusing B of copying her because she had dropped her own track Breathe with Sean Paul before Beyonce's hits, and the drama just kept going and going. And then there's this juicy speculation that Beyonce was throwing some subtle shade at Blu in her song Signs in the track. Beyonce saying, I wish he was Virgo, the same sign as me. Yeah, I know how to show me love 'cause I've been hurt by a Pisces girl 'cause that's where things got spicy. Ye's is a Sagittarius, Beyonce is a Virgo, and Blu Cantrell Trill. She's a Pisces. So naturally fans put two and two together and believe that Beyonce was low-key admitting that Jay-Z cheated on her with Blu. Now, if you thought that this mess couldn't possibly get any weirder, listen, think again, and grab your seat. In an interview with The Guardian, BL was asked about Beyonce and her response. Well, let's just say it took the drama to a whole new level. She said I'm an adult, she's younger, and if she's doing what you're saying, then she's being a little immature. Maybe she's trying to do it to get press. But I want to make her understand if she goes there with me, it's the wrong move. She needs to understand what she's doing and what she's getting into. Blu also tried to drag Jay-Z into it, saying if she's being negative, she doesn't need to be because she's a beautiful girl. But if you have issues with your man, address it with the guy. Don't take it on a girl. It's never the way to go. The interview was the final straw that broke the camel's back, though. And after that, Blu Cantrell's career took a huge nosedive. She never released another album or even a single after that interview, which is wow when you consider how talented she is and how successful her first two albums were.